Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild Show. The Tabletop Gaming Guild Show is all about the memories and experiences of playing tabletop games with friends and family. Can't great. Today we're playing a fun game that my daughter taught me, which is going to be Sky Team. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I had a lot of fun playing it with her. It's a cooperative game where we're trying to land an airplane. We're going to be playing in the normal mode. The game itself has a whole bunch of modules you can add, and there's a whole bunch of different runways you can land on and scenarios you go through, so it has no replayability in it. I'm really glad that it's on Board Game Arena, so I can show you it off on here. Basically, we can talk before we roll the dice. After we roll the dice, we can't be talking. So we haven't done anything yet. So I'll take the pilot, and you can take the co-pilot. And then this is the phase where we can discuss strategy, but I'm going to give you a little bit about the game. So what we need to do is there's two tracks up on the upper top here. The left track is the tower there. We have to make sure it's completely clear and move forward to get to the tower. And all these planes, we have to clear them out of the way. So we have to radio the tower to remove them. I just think about them, we're shooting them down, but that's not really what's happening. We're radioing them to let them know to get out of our way. On the right is actually our altitude as we descend to land on the runway. And this is going to be something that's going to move forward. And we need to be able to have the left down to the bottom and before the right gets down to the bottom to be able to land. And there's a couple other things we're going to need to do. So on that top there, we're going to need to clear out those airplanes. We're going to do that by placing dice. You'll count from the location we're at to the number of die we have, and whatever number that is the plane that gets removed. So if I put a 2 there, I'd remove the plane there. On the right here, there's some of these little reroll tokens. We gain these reroll tokens once it gets there. We already have one to start with, which came at the 6,000 feet. So we can use this if we ever need to reroll our dice. Can't talk, but if someone wants to grab that, we can reroll our dice. We can do it at any time. And we're going to take turns putting dice out in this game. Now, where we radio the tower, you see on your, I'm blue, you're red, orange, or whatever. See on the top right where it has the little picture of the headset?
Yep.
So you can radio the tower twice. I can only radio the tower once. So you can remove 2 airplanes. I can remove 1 airplane per turn. We only get 4 dice, so there's some things we have to place. And the things we have to place are going to be the altitude and our speed. So the altitude is the tilt. See where it says the tilted plane?
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is our plane needs to be level when we land or we die. So to remain level, we have to put the same number there. Okay?
Okay.
If the number is different, we tilt towards the person that's higher. The difference. All right? The speed down here, is going to be our combined number. If it's below the blue line, we don't move. It's above the blue line, we move once. If it's above the orange line, we move twice. As soon as we put down our speed dice, we do the move, which is going to be the left board here. So if we run into an airplane, we could die. So we need to be a little careful. We need to make sure we remove that first airplane before we do anything crazy. Now, you have to raise your flaps. You have 4 things on the right there to raise your flaps. The dice that they'll accept for raising the flaps is on the right there. A 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 4 or 5, 5 or 6. You need to do all 4 of those before we land. I forget thematically what this is. Something. Oh, I need to lower the wheels.
Landing gears.
So I need a 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, 6 to lower the wheels. I need all 3. We also need to be able to slow the plane down. So down on the very bottom, above the coffee symbols, there's a 2, 4, and 6. We need to get those numbers on there to move that red marker forward. Because that is the number we're going to need for our speed to not die. We need to be below that number. So we can't be below 2. So as of now, we're dead. We could be below 4. We could potentially be below 3, potentially. But the farther we get that up, the easier it is to do your final speed. On the very bottom here, we can uh, place any die you want to get a coffee. And these coffees will let us um, add 1 or -1 to a die. Now, I don't believe you can go below 1, and I don't believe you could go below, I don't believe you can wrap around. But that's it. So we're gonna basically our strategy for the first part of the game is we're going to try to keep straight, but we do need to get rid of this one airplane. So that's our main goal is to get rid of the one airplane. Other than that, you could try finishing some stuff off. We don't want to go too fast, and we don't want to tilt too much. But if we tilt a little bit or go a little fast, as long as we go rid of that plane first, we'll be okay for the first round. It won't be the end of the world. So Nathan, are you ready to try Sky Team?
So I was not a little 100% clear on the removing the planes part. So I put it into the comms tower thing. But what determines which plane I remove?
The number you put down.
So
how many spaces away?
Okay.
And then that's how. So I believe it's a 3 spaces away. I believe it counts. Actually, we just click on the question.
Oh yes, where's? Oh yeah.
So communication control player with a value 1 removes 1 airplane token from your current position. So yeah, I think it's a 2 to get rid of it. All right, well let's try. Let's see what happens. I'm ready. So I think it might be a 3. Dang it, it's probably a 3.
I think it's a 3. Yeah.
So my dice rolled.
Ooh. Okay.
And now we can't communicate.
At least not about the game.
Not about the game. I will mention you do have a reroll, so if you think your thing is totally awful, you could use the reroll. It does allow me to pick any number of dice. And reroll doesn't mean all the dice, it just means whichever number you want to reroll.
Okay. And
I'm the pilot, so I place the first die.
Okay, and I get to see what the die you place, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I got rid of the airplane.
3. Okay. I will and get rid of another airplane.
All right. I will mention now you can only place your dice, your last remaining dice, on the tilt and speed.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That's good to know.
Because you have to do tilt and speed no matter what. So 2 dice is always good. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, the last one's not great, but that's alright. Well, I can't tell you that. So yeah, we have to tilt and speed every turn. Okay, good to know. So we just got through the Christmas season, the holiday season. Did you get any good games to the table?
To the table? Not necessarily. No, we were doing a lot of running around, but I got a lot of games to play with my kids. Got tons of kids games, so it turned out really good. All right, so we don't move, which is good and bad. So we're gonna need to move sometime soon here.
Yeah.
By the way, we're discussing now because we finished our dice. So it's pretty clear. We're gonna probably need to move fast. It would be cool if we moved twice. We do have the reroll ready. Our tilt is good. We'll probably try to keep it that way. But yeah, let's see what happens. Unless you have anything you want to throw out.
Well, it's like we're pretty good on planes for now, so I don't need to put too much there.
No, we can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some really cool games to play with my kids. Some of them are really, really excited about. Uh, Camel Up is one of them that I thought was going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I've played that. It's quite fun. It's a good kidway game for sure.
oh, you have to place your die first down.
Yes. Let's do this so I can telegraph.
One of the games, we had Sleeping Queens 2, where they rescue the kings. So my daughters are super about that because they like the Queens game, the original one, a lot. So that'll be fun.
Oh, it has to be specifically those numbers.
Also, I really like Tabriz, which I did play Tabriz. That's a good game. It's a lightish Euro game. It seems more complicated than it actually is, but it's a pretty tight, nice worker placement game
Oh,
where you
okay.
do
Sorry.
where you make carpets. All right, so what you doing?
So okay, so it actually has to be 2, 4, then 6 for the speed thing.
What's that?
The 2, 4, 6 have to be specifically in that order. I should have realized that, right?
For
For
speed?
speed.
You mean the where we calculate the speed of the plane?
Yeah.
No, it's just added. We need to get at least a 6 or 7
Oh
or
wait, yeah,
higher.
yeah. We're talking. Actually, speed is okay. This not. Which one is a 2, 4, 6? That's
246 is how much we can break, so our
oh,
speed has
okay.
to be under that at the last minute.
Okay. So I will do that.
All right, I used coffee, and I kept us going.
Okay. Uh, what do I want to do here? Oh, you converted that that wasn't actually a 2. You used the coffee to change it.
Yeah, you could plus or minus it.
Okay. Uh, so I can do whatever I want now. Let's. It's not only letting me do that. I don't know why.
There we go. Your turn.
Again, it'll only let me put it in the tower. It'll or the coffee.
Oh, you have to
Oh,
go top from bottom.
you
I
do
don't.
have to go from top to bottom. Okay.
I don't have to. You do. Yeah.
And the
And the brakes have to go left to right.
okay, so yes, that is why. Uh,
We're still doing pretty good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns left. So
yeah, and I'm assuming the coffee can be kept from round to round.
yeah, we could have up to 3 coffees.
Or I can re-roll, but I think better just get the coffee.
Excuse me.
Okay. So I do have to go top to bottom on that. That has to go left to right. So I do need to make sure I'm saving those specific numbers for that.
Oh, I could help you with the brakes too. It's not just you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're level with the thing now. We should try to move at least once. So that means we need to keep our number around like 7-ish area. You're going to need to work on your flappers.
Yep.
We have 5 airplanes coming up, so we might like pot shot them when we get a chance. I only have 1 more wheel to drop, so I could probably help with brakes here coming up if I can. I think that's the plan, unless you got something you think is pressing.
No, yeah, I think I need to focus on flaps, and I can like between that I can maybe pot shot the planes, but I think flaps are
Yeah,
probably the most pressing for me.
and if you need a reroll, I mean,
Yeah.
just reroll. I mean, because you can roll as many dice here, and it lets me do it too, or we'll see.
Oh.
You gonna reroll?
Yes.
Okay.
That's better. Okay.
Better's good.
I will do that.
Okay.
Oh, that also changes the speed we have to reach to move forward.
To do two. To do two
Oh,
movement.
to do two.
Yeah. All right, now we have to have a 3 or less on our final speed. Or less than 3, I believe.
Hmm. Okay. I should have done something different, but I shouldn't talk about it.
It's okay.
Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, we're good. I think we're doing all right.
Pew 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 pew. That carnage.
Oh, it's not slipping. Oh, you took down a plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think this round I need to focus on planes a little bit.
Yeah, we need to focus on planes, but we can keep moving forward. I only have one more wheel to send. I can work on the brake a little bit or the wheel. Yeah, well, I think we're doing pretty good.
Mm.
This is the easy mode, though, so.
Yes.
I am excited about
Okay.
Cthulhu Death by Die coming in. That's gonna be good. I also have another Cthulhu game, Tiny Epic Cthulhu. That's coming.
Nice. Yeah.
Along with the Last Light stuff. Not the same company. How about you? Got any Kickstarters plopping in?
I just had one that I think is delivering in a couple days,
Okay.
which is Chaos Cove by Martin Wallace.
Oh, I got to play the prototype.
Yeah.
It's a very, very fun game. It's a very fun game. It has these big chunky discs and stuff. It's cool. I think you'll like it. Ooh, this might not be good. I should have thought that through.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's unfortunate we don't have rerolls this time.
No. Guess let's see what you do.
Don't have a lot of great options.
I wanted to use this for something else, but that works.
Yeah.
Not that we're talking, because that would be cheating.
And we would never
And
do
I would
that.
dare not do that.
What am I doing here? Can you spend more than one? I think you can't spend more than one cop. Nope, you can only spend one. Okay.
You only have one cup. You can spend more if you add.
Oh.
But we can have up to 3, and you can spend up to 3, but we only have one.
Okay. Yes, but either of us can use it, so it doesn't matter in this case. So I will do that. Make you unhappy. Okay.
Nah, it worked out. It worked out.
Oh, it's 2 spaces away now.
The other airplane? Yeah. Yes.
So I'll do this. use the coffee to get rid of the airplane.
Oh, well, it's still fine. There we go. I gave this another go. All right, so we have 2 reroll. Oh, no, we have another reroll if we need it. There's only 1 plane left, so not too much of a concern. We still need to keep moving forward. So we need higher-ish numbers
Yeah,
to get that going.
And I got to do my last 2 flaps.
And I got to do my 1 wheel and some brakes here. So, see if it works. Okay. See what happens. Okay.
Oh, okay. You mind if I use the reroll?
Not allowed to talk, but yeah, go for it.
That's true.
Oh, my. All right, here we go.
Better. Okay, I will do that.
Okay, so it's getting better.
Yeah, I'll do that. Unfortunate thing. We'll have to correct for. Oh, why do we move already?
Because as soon as you place both dice for the movement, it happens.
Oh. Okay, so I gotta do this. Unfortunately, I'm using a cup of coffee.
Plane's cleared.
Okay, but we need to... I need to get my... Well, can't talk. That's right.
All right, so we got 1 more turn. I got to get 1 more wheel down. You got to get... And we got 1 more break to do. So we got 1 wheel and 1 break and no rerolls. We got to pitch the plane, so you need to be 1 higher than me.
Yes.
And our speed doesn't matter, as far as I understand. Except for we're going to start, when we do our final run, we need to make sure we're lower than that 6 or that 4 number currently.
Lower than
but we got 1 more turn before we need to land.
Lower than the 4. Okay, for the...
Yeah, so we can start doing low speed numbers now.
Okay. And if we get the 6, then we just have to be lower than 6.
Yes. So hopefully we can. We'll see. Okay.
Oh! Only you can do the brakes. Okay. I can't help you with the brakes.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
All right, so our wheels are down, our flaps are up, our brakes aren't all set yet. Am I the only one that can do brakes?
Yeah.
Oh, they're blue. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so what I will do is might as well just give us coffee because there's not a whole lot I can. The only thing useful is I can do now is tilt, so I might as well spend these on coffee to give us options. Okay.
Good.
And the only thing I can do now is coffee.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's a good thing, I guess. I think we're in good shape. Okay. So what do we have to do the final run? Just have a low speed and stay level, right?
We need to be level, and our speed needs to be below 6.
Okay.
So
So it should be easy.
this should be easy.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
We won! Victory!
Nice.
So as you can see here, this is the flight log. We won for the Montreal landing, but there's also like all these other ones. There's so many, and then there's also different things that can happen in it, like turbulence, and you can run out of fuel, and all sorts of like crazy things.
Okay.
So, what did you think of the game?
I liked it. It's easy to pick up. I mean, my exhausted brain managed to handle it. I mean, I've been up for I've been up for 16 hours at this point. So, which isn't. I've done worse.
It's a fun game to play at the end of the day. I think we'll come back and play it again some other time here when you're a little bit more, caffeinated. And but I do enjoy this game. My daughter got me into it. I think it's a great 2-player game. There's just so much replayability in it, so maybe we can come back at it one of these days, and we can do a much harder difficulty thing and different things we have to deal with for our dice placement. And we did communicate a little bit more than we should, but it's our first game, so it is what it is. But yeah, so that was Sky Team. I hope you guys all enjoyed that and enjoyed the playthrough for that. The physical copy is amazingly well done, really well produced. It has dual layer boards. It has really good components. I really like the physical version, but as always, Board Game Arena is really nice to do these video playthroughs on. And I really do appreciate Board Game Arena. They don't do anything for us, but it's not Tabletop Simulator, so I suck at it a little less. So there's always that.
And Peter wasn't here to yell at us for talking too much.
Yeah, yell at us for talking too much, which in spirit he is right now. But yeah, so if you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough, and for now, you all have a great night.